What is up, you beautiful people? In this video, I'm going to show you how exactly some of my clients like Rajat and Happy just closed a $5,000 deal internationally. As you can see, we just got like a lot of good feedback with our sales script and how they just closed like the first deal. And we got somebody known as let me just search. Priyanka Rao, who got like a $1,400 deal, or we have more people, you know. Let's say bye. So we got Akshay Malhotra, we got Priyanka Rao again, so Vidhi right here, and a lot of such people who have just closed back-to-back international deal in our community as coaches, consultants, marketing agencies, and IT agencies. Okay. Now in this video, I'm gonna walk you through the kind of funnel that works, different kinds of funnel that works in the international markets, the kind of ads that are working currently that you could possibly work with, and the kind of rigor that is required, the kind of numbers that are required. Okay, so without any further ado, let's get started. All right, so I'm going to note everything down in this particular document, and I'm going to share this document with you later on in this video. But before I get started, if you want to personally work with me to get yourself some good international clients, national clients, basically any kind of high ticket clients, click on the link right here, or the link that you see right here on the screen, to book a call with me, and we'll see how we can possibly help you. The first session is absolutely free. Don't worry, I'm going to help you craft or get like a roadmap for your offer, craft like a roadmap for getting such high ticket clients, and then we can talk about how I can personally help you. But regardless of that, let's just get into the video. Let me show you what works in the market and how you can go ahead and get these clients. Okay. Now, the traffic source where we that we use to get clients internationally, my favorite one is Meta ads. I do not like anything else. I've tried everything else. I mean, I'm not an expert in Google ads yet, so I'm not going to comment on that, but I have seen the highest ROI on Meta, right? Now, why Meta ads? Because it works on discovery. So in Google, if somebody goes ahead and types out something, right, they are looking for, let's say, performance marketer, you'll be competing with hundreds of other performance marketers. The cost per click goes through the roof, and the number of clients that you get, the leads that you get, is not as much, right? So intent is there. Yeah, people might hire you, not hire you. They always compare prices. So pros and cons definitely are there. In Facebook, okay, or Meta, the pros are you are exposed to a very large set of audience, and secondly, you can nurture them early on, before they are even typing on Google and finding your competitors out. You can nurture them very, very early on, and later on they could be a potential customer. Now, that is why I like Meta. You can use a lot of education on Meta. You can build a lot of credibility with the kind of ads that you run. I'm going to show you the kind of ads that work. Okay. Now, the funnels that have worked for us is video sales letter funnel and instant form funnel. Okay. Let me just guide you through a video sales funnel, how it looks like. Okay. So a video sales letter funnel looks something like this. Okay. People come to watch a quick video. Like, we do ask people to go for a discovery call, but before that, they first watch a video. So they fill a quick form and they come right here. I mean, here we are pushing people to book calls mostly, but here they can watch like a quick video. And this is a 25-minute educational video, right, about what the problems that they're going through, how they could help them, and how we could possibly help them, right? And this is a beautifully designed page where we explain more about services, and people just go ahead and book calls right here. Okay, there is an elaborate form. They book calls right here. This is fairly automated and works really well for B2C sort of sector. And B2B, if I have to show you, let's say it looks something like, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, it looks something of this sort, where we create simple image ads and video ads as well, which talk directly to the prospect. So let me just show you what I mean by that. Okay, so let it load. Usually, yeah, there you go. So just for example, this particular company, they target e-commerce brand owners, help them improve the conversion rate by redesigning their store. They are into IT and designing. So this is the kind of ads that run. So this is the funnel. The base numbers. If you are in B2C, the cost per lead varies anywhere between $10 to $30. Now you can convert them in Indian currencies, however that is. So let's say, convert them to INR. So again, these are very rough numbers. It absolutely depends on the kind of, some 930 to $2,790. Sorry, rupees is how you where you get your leads from. So if I have to show you that exact ad account, so let's say we have seen, so I've spent already like this month over a lakh and a half, and cost per lead is around 1700 rupees. This is in Middle East. Across the board, it kind of stays similar to that. Okay, and cost per call booking. So every 5 people that kind of opt in to watch a video, they tend to book a call. So let's check. So like, as you can see, 1700 is like the cost per lead, which falls in this range, and cost per call booking. So out of every 10 people that we get, roughly 2 to 5 people book a call. That's an average. So even for Priyanka, the cost per call ranges between 6 to 7,000 rupees, and that's like, that kind of falls in this range, like midway between these range. This is like a base benchmark that we kind of see here. Okay. Now, as you can see, cost per lead, a lead is a person who has just given their name, email, phone number to watch the video. An applicant is a person who has booked the call. So that's the difference. Okay. Now this after we dial the leads as well. So every lead that we get, we dial them, we book calls. And if you are running ads in Middle East, right? So you need to get like an app called as Botem, and you can use this to dial them because WhatsApp calling doesn't work there. And if you're dialing in any other country, you can get like a virtual phone number using a service like call.com or things like that. Okay, and you can get one for like $20 or something like that. It's extremely cheap. Like it's really easy to get like a phone number. You can even dial them through this, and some $20 you get like a US phone number for an entire year. And you also get Canada, Australia, any kind of phone number you want. It's barely like $20. Okay, so that's about it. And now for every dial and all, you pay some money. So they have this messaging. So you can use these to reach out to these kind of people when you're dialing them. And dialing is absolutely mandatory. For B2B cases, the cost per lead itself varies between $30 to $50. Now, if you're really good at running ads, you can bring them down to a very large extent. For example, with these guys, Rajat and Happy, they are very good at running ads. So their cost per lead, they have, kept within like a decent range. So let's check what has been the cost per lead. So we have tested much. So 1800 rupees. And if I break it down based on the country, you see like Australia gave us the cheapest cost per lead, then Canada, then US is the most expensive, some 5,000 it touched. Okay, which is okay because in US you can expect the cost per leads to go up because of the competition out there. Okay, so you can, in US it might touch even $100, given depending on the niche and the kind of targeting that you do and the competition that exists in that particular market. Okay, so that's there. And where is that? So we have seen the best results in Canada. Across the board, we have seen the best results in Canada, Middle East, and Australia. Haven't closed any deals, but Canada and Middle East have proven to work really well for us with this kind of funnel. Okay. Now, what happens? What's the flow of this video sales letter? You use the lead magnet, which is free training. So this is called video sales letter. And in this video, you kind of educate them about the problems that your customer faces and the kind of issues that they go through. And we ourselves have a video sales letter. If you are interested, you can just apply here and I can guide you through how a VSL is structured and all that, right? And what happens is here, you kind of educate them about the problems that they're going through, give them a roadmap, but don't like give them a solution. It's like more like a free lead magnet that they get, and at the end of it we say, hey, book a call. With the Priyanka's case, we're like, hey, just book a call. The call out is right there, from the top itself. And then we have like an application page where people just book a call and then they talk to you, and that is like the sales call that you conduct. Now, instant form funnel, it's an ad and then directly a lead form. So here I'll show you. Oops, did I just miss it? Oh gosh. So let me just show you again. So let's say if I have to pick one more, and I prefer image ads to begin with as opposed to video ads. It shows up something like this. People click on this and then people just select how much money they are running on ads, the number comes up, and then they decide, they become a lead, right? Once they become a lead, you basically dial them. So if you dial 10, so let's say the numbers is, I'll show you the metrics in a bit. You dial them, book calls, and here you do 2 call close. One is discovery call and proposal call, okay, mainly. So numbers, how do they look like? Okay, for every 10 leads, you book 2 to 3 appointments. For every 10 appointments, 5 to 6 show up. For every 10 show ups, you get like 2 sales, right? 20% conversion rate. If you are an average closer, you can obviously do 30%, 40% if you're really good at closing. And if you need help with closing, book a call again. We are the best at this. We can coach you through this whole process. Okay. We specialize in sales coaching, as you can see with Rich and Happy. All of them attribute the success to a lot of sales script. In fact, one of the best thing is we created a sales script 10 minutes before that particular call and it got closed. That was pretty cool. I love it. Now, second, the cost per lead. Okay. What I was saying, the VSL funnel lead. So here the numbers, they look like this. Okay. Something like for every, let me just check the funnel and quickly get back. Here, as you can see, in the last 13 leads, we got 1, 2, 3 calls booked. And there are obviously people who we disqualify and we don't work with. So that's the idea. So 3 out of 13 is something we kind of go for in this particular thing, right? So every 10 leads, you book 2 to 3 appointments. And for every 10 appointments, with B2C cases, here you see, or not just B2C, even B2B cases, here you see a little better show up, like 7 to 8 show ups, because there's a little bit of nurturing that happens. And then for every 10 show ups, you close 2 to 3 deals. Okay. Now let's look at the maths here. Okay. If you are spending, and here internationally, I would recommend at least a lakh of a month of ad budget. Okay. So ad budget of roughly 1 lakh Okay, you will get, let's say, 2000 rupees cost per lead. I'm assuming like a very rough number of 2000 rupees. Number of leads would be how much? 1 lakh by 2000, that's like 50 leads. Okay, now obviously if you are good at marketing, and obviously I can help you with that, this 2000 could become 1500 or even 1000 if you're good, right? So let's say you've got 50 leads. Okay, out of these 50 leads, you dial them, they book the calls, whatever. Applications would roughly be around 10 to 15. So let's say 15 applications. Okay, this many people booked a call. So I would say CP app cost per application would be 1 lakh by 15, so roughly 6,000 rupees ish application. So even if I do 6,000, so we can check like 16, 17 applications you might hit. Okay, now out of the 17 applications, roughly 10 will show up. Okay, so I call it show up rate because people forget, life happens. So let's say 10 out of 17 will definitely show up, and that's roughly about 60-ish% show up rate. And out of 10 people, closing would be 2 to 3. So let's say 2 at a closing percent of 20%. Now let's say your ticket size itself, it should not be like really low ticket. Don't sell anything below a lakh, right? So let's say price point is, I don't know, $1,500, $2,000. That's pretty standard there. 2,000, or how much is $2,000 nowadays? So roughly 1,80,000. Okay. 1.85L. So closing 2 deals would make sure that your revenue numbers are, let's say, 1.85 multiplied by 2, which should be 3.7 lakhs. Okay, and this gets you a ROAS of 3.7x. Now this is like a basic number in this particular case, but you need like a higher ad budget, and the more you spend, the better the Facebook optimizes, and this is something that it looks like. Now you might ask, Chand, what if I don't have money to run ads internationally? I don't have 1 lakh rupees. What do I do? Don't worry. In that case, you can use outbound methods. Okay, a lot of our clients, they use outbound methods. The numbers are slightly different. For outbound, the numbers are like for every 1,000 odd lead, I think I shared it with one of my members here. So roughly this is how the numbers look like for outbound, but I'll create like a separate video on this. But this video kind of covered what is like an average number that you can expect if you are going for international markets. Now obviously if you have no experience in client hunting in international markets and you need more help, need good amount of coaching, you need help with building the whole funnel, designing the ads, editing those, running those, closing these deals, creating those proposals, I help you with all of it. My company, Uability, specializes in helping coaches, consultants, service providers close deals at high ticket levels in India or internationally. So if you are looking for such a solution, click on this link and book a call with me, and I would be more than happy to help you out. Thank you very much.